biggest goal, I would say, of what you humans would call an alpha male is to prove to everyone on the internet that they are, in fact, alpha male, the top of the manosphere. Now, I've done videos on alpha males many times, and the more and more I watched, the more I dug deep into this odd culture of you humans.
Stop being your girlfriend's friend.
Walking past a group of women.
You single out the ugliest one.
I noticed as a woman, a scarecrow woman, I did not get the essence of alpha male vibes from absolutely any of them.
Do not allow yourself to watch a movie or a video ever again where a woman beats up a man, because it's not realistic and it's not true.
Police say an intruder broke into a Rochester woman's home.
I took that table and I went to working on him, and guess what? The table broke.
Now, I don't have a definition of what an alpha male is. You can tell me that in the comment section, but they sure do. How to be an alpha male. First off, make sure to rub your hands together like this. Set ground rules. No partying alone. No male friends. Make sure they answer your calls and texts in a timely manner. Set curfews. Stay in your masculine frame. And of course, cry on the floor when she catches you cheating.
No, why are you doing that to me?
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Why are you doing
Give it
that
to
to
me.
me? Why do you hate me so much?
Unfortunately, many of these alpha males, or self-proclaimed alpha males, who have a microphone and a podcast, love to women and smoke their cigars, have been completely outed as not so alpha. Myron from Fresh and Fit had pics leaked of him cuddling in bed, not with a bad B, a 304, or a appropriate woman that's in his rotation, but a man in bed. Is that kissing I see, sir? Sneeko, one of the top alpha males who are around 19 years old, would even say he doesn't believe the type of alpha male things he spews. It just makes him money.
And let's be honest, the red pill is dying. It's over. It's over because like there was a lot of hype around this, like, oh, the Matrix, bro, how do we make it out? And then like there's this excitement, there's hype around it, and I got in at the right time. It's like when you're 14 and you watch Ben Shapiro owns libs. Oh yeah, fuck that college girl, stupid bitch. Yeah, yeah. It's like not even anything improving about it. It's just WWE for fucking nerd incels.
Now, one alpha male that has been on my radar of not being so alpha is someone by the name Justin Waller.
They say, oh, you're insecure, you gotta sleep with all these women to get validation. Bullshit, men like to fuck.
Justin Waller eats KFC on a jet like a man, smokes cigars while kneeling to his King Andrew Tate without shirts like men. His website says, I grew up in a small town in Denham Springs, Louisiana, where I built my 13-year steel construction business. There were no cheat codes. I had to get punched in the face for decades to get here. Doesn't get more alpha than getting punched in the face for decades. You remember this guy. He said, the old saying that everyone believes in, when a husband cheats on his wife, she should, in fact, stay. Because who else is that woman going to find that actually cares about your mental health and cares about you?
What is the likelihood of finding a man that can actually take care of you physically, emotionally, financially, that you're attracted to, that you look up to, that's building you up? It's very, very low. I'll put it to women like this. You're gonna leave me for a man that you love less that's gonna cheat on you anyway.
And you know, to me, that doesn't seem so alpha. He's saying men need a variety of women to be able to survive in this world.
They say, oh, you're insecure, you gotta sleep with all these women to get validation. Bullshit, men like to fuck. You know deep down, if you were dating some slump, he would do it if he could.
Lack of control to me means you're pretty weak. Self-proclaimed alpha males always say tiny little things that have many people saying, sir, you are in fact not alpha. You are lazy, incompetent, and don't have basic skills, and trying to justify it by saying, well, those skills there are for the women. And apparently, if you are a man who is cooking, you're a fucking dork, according to Justin Waller. YJ Waller. Why do these alpha males and podcast people talk in third person? YJ Waller orders Uber Eats every day. And if that's not the most rich person thing I've ever heard, I don't know what is. Idiot! So what you're about to see in this video is he does exactly that. That it is not a clickbait thumbnail. People who cook, well, men, are complete idiots.
My dad's like, son, don't you think it'd be so much cheaper if you cook?
So Justin is now going to gaslight us into why we're all complete idiots, well, the men and the women probably, for not getting Uber Eats every single day and why he's basically Dexter. And we're standing there in our tutus like complete dumbasses, like Dee Dee.
And I said, no, not really, actually, if you think about it. I said, let's talk about that scenario. Calling the valet, getting downstairs in the elevator to valet, getting in the G-Wagon, burning fuel.
So you're just explaining basic things people do when they go to the store.
Sitting in traffic on Biscayne to go to Publix.
You gotta sit in your G-Wagon.
Trying to find a parking spot at Publix.
You gotta get out of your G-Wagon.
Getting out. Looking around the store for what I want.
Oh my God. Is he really just complaining about the normal, everyday, basic steps that people go to when they go to a grocery store, while also low-key flexing that he has a G-Wagon? How many of his followers have a G-Wagon? None of them! Come on, we know this.
Looking around the store for what I want. Dude, I want fucking chicken or steak.
I can't believe I have to show a billionaire this who identifies as the smartest redhead in the world, but you know, come here real quick. Okay, Justin, my billionaire boy, you see this? Right here, it reads meat. Yes, you got it. All grocery stores have this sign with the section, normally in very large words like this. So if you can read, your billionaire legs can probably walk and go get it. Here's a little tip, usually located in the back of the store. And if you get lost, which I know you won't because only women struggle with directions, ask one of the workers there. It takes about 3 seconds, they'll help you out. Okay, well now that that's all explained and we're all on the same page, if you know what you want, Justin, then just get it. Just do that. Why are you carelessly wandering around the aisle like a zombie? I do like to keep my scarecrow figure tight, and I tend to just go for meats, apples, lettuce, and broccoli. It takes me about 10 minutes. The more you go, the more you'll know how to navigate the store like a champ slugger. You'll get it. Just keep on trying.
Be fair. Getting the food, all the ingredients, going home, parking again,
getting out of the G-Wagon,
going back up the elevator,
taking the food out of the grocery bag,
getting the pots and pans out.
And now, you gotta figure out what to do with those damn ingredients that you picked up from the grocery store in your G-Wagon.
Cooking like a fucking idiot.
Yes, a complete buffoon. Someone tell Chef Ramsay.
Cooking is a submissive role.
Fuck up, fuck up, fuck up, fuck up. And about 74% of the men that make up the chef community, I feel like they would love to know that they're
fucking idiot.
Yes.
I'm cooking, saving money. The soap, the Dial soap that costs $8 a little bottle. Oh, clean the dishes.
I have to ask, I'm just pondering a little bit. Are you using a whole bottle of soap to clean your dishes from one meal?
Oh, clean the dishes, clean the plates, fucking nerd.
And you also know that Dial soap isn't for cleaning dishes. You know when some little boy sees a guy doing something that's more feminine, but for some reason, people are very impressed by this boy doing something feminine, let's just say sewing. And they feel a little insecure about this basic skill and they start making fun of them. And instead of realizing that, they just say,
fucking nerd.
Yes, like that. But it's worse because you're a 53-year-old man.
What the hell is wrong with you, boy?
I'm like, oh, I save money. Bro, if you make any more than $15 an hour, that whole 4-hour ordeal is worth paying an Uber driver the extra 10% to bring the shit to you. It's worth it. Oh, and by the way, the restaurant makes food better than you, asshole.
It's healthier.
Okay, so both of these men in this room are lacking in the brain department, and that's from a scarecrow. Justin, we all can walk down the yellow brick road and say, if I only had a brain. Except unfortunately, I am above you. Yes, I will say that with the utmost confidence, above both of you, because the man during this whole interview looked amazed, like Justin was just serving complete knowledge, like he just dropped the podcast mic through this whole interview, and the first thing this man says is, restaurant food is way healthier. Who's gonna tell him? Me! Restaurant food, most of it, especially if you're in America, is pumped with sugar, salt, and oil. And that's why, Justin, remember when you said it tastes better.
By the way, the restaurant makes food better than you, asshole.
And that's why, Justin, right there. And you know what? It takes a quick Google search to look at why it tastes so much better. And it takes a couple more Google searches and more time in the kitchen to practice what you make at home, so then you can actually enjoy your food at home. And looking at Justin, he is a very ripped human. So he's not getting McDonald's, he's getting the very good quality meats and complex carbohydrates. And usually that costs even more at restaurants. And this just comes into the self-awareness of these type people. Most of his followers can't afford a damn G-Wagon, a valet, a penthouse suite, or even a suit. They can't afford an Uber Eats meal 3 to 6 times a day from a restaurant, or order beef or chicken and Uber Eats 3 to 6 times a day. If he and all these other alpha male specialists actually cared about men and the men that watch them, he would break down ways to go to the grocery store to find low-cost food that will help a lot of the men better their bodies and look more physically pleasing for these types of women that they want, because they want a girl that looks good, so why not they look good? And find cheaper foods, healthier foods that they can make at home and taste good. But Justin doesn't want to do that. None of these men want to do that. They want to keep their fan base staring at them. I mean, have you ever seen any of these podcast bros give legitimate advice onto how to actually approach a woman? No. They say, let me flash my money around so the women come a-running, but I'm still an awkward weirdo. I watched a few of Justin's podcasts, and from what I've seen, he doesn't even really break down how he made money. He just said,
I got punched in the face for a decade.
So then men can go, oh my God, that's a man. And then they talk about how they can't possibly cook and definitely cannot wash a dish. I have to ask, are the followers brain dead? Are you stupid? I don't mean to insult these people. I know I'm not Pinocchio, but I cannot tell a lie. I am insulting you. I mean, come on. The scarecrow without a brain who can see this and you can't? I mean, these people are on the internet. They can listen to him and still look things up on Google, but they choose not to.
Yeah, come on, dude. Like chicken steak, bring it. And yeah, it cost me $100. But if you actually look at the gap, so let's look at the gap. Let's say I did save $40. If you were to divide the amount of money I make per year by 2,080 hours, which is a 40-hour work week, how much do I make an hour? So how much did that meal really cost me to make? How much shit did I get done while that Uber driver's on his fucking bicycle?
Besides all that, I'm just loving him riding his pretend bicycle. Mr. Justin didn't tell us how to save money. He just complained and bragged about his G-Wagon. Confident. That's one of the #1 things I've seen them sell to their watchers. Work on your confidence. Buy a suit. Stand up straight. Confidence gets any woman they want. And if she doesn't want you, she's not shit. She's not interested in building an empire with you. And by building an empire, I mean standing next to you while you make all the money and then she gets older and you ditch her ass for a younger woman. Yeah, that's what they mean. Anyway, so in this next video, Justin really shows that he's a very insecure man around women that aren't impressed by his money. Correction, by his damn G-Wagon.
Let's say I pull up in the G-Wagon.
How many times is he going to bring his car up? Every video.
Girl gets in. She knows all the features. She's like, could you turn the back massage on? I'm like, bitch, how do you know there's a back massager in my G-Wagon? She's been in the fucking car, bro.
My lord, imagine being 50-something years old, almost damn near 60, and insecure because the woman you're going on a date with sat her ass in a G-Wagon before and is aware that they have back massagers. Keep imagining with me, being 50-something years old, and that's what you're leading with. Not with your mind or your interests or hobbies, just your G-Wagon, which means there's nothing else interesting about you. All it is that G-Wagon and those damn back massagers. I'd love to get your opinion on my worldview, but first, I'd have to give enough fucks to care. Well, Justin, you sure do care if she's interested in that G-Wagon. Proceed.
She was in a Lamborghini yesterday and a McLaren.
Oh no, what a fright. Not a woman that likes nice cars like me, sat in one and possibly has one, is educated on what features they have. How am I supposed to show her the world of G-Wagons? It's just scary because I have no personality outside of my toys. You know what I just thought of? A lot of these podcast bros complain about gold diggers. They're always bringing up like OnlyFans type girls that are only into men with money. But then, right in this video, we have seen that they get upset when a woman isn't impressed by their gold.
Fucking idiot.
So then he shows what it's like to have a woman be impressed by your G-Wagon.
Now, you take a girl, that's, oh my God, look at the lights in this thing. Oh, it can massage my back, it has heated seats.
Not him using AI images of a woman being so excited by his car because he didn't have time to find a woman to be excited about his fucking car.
It's a completely different feeling. You get to give her an experience she did not have. You get the fulfillment out of seeing a smile on her face.
Liar. You need her to be excited about your G-Wagon because you want her to suck your dick in it. But if she's not and she owns her own G-Wagon or she's been around other men that have the same dumb little toys that you have, then she's not gonna be impressed. You have to work a little harder to impress her. Maybe with your personality, which we see that you're lacking. Oh, maybe cooking. Oh, never mind.
Fucking idiot. Fucking nerd.
You sound a tad bit, a lot of bit, insecure, my boy.
They say, oh, you're insecure. Bullshit. Men like to fuck.
But that's okay. You got your G-Wagon and a bunch of men sucking you off in the comment section, so that's awesome. He was banned from TikTok.
Fucking idiot.
You guys, thank you so much for watching, but it doesn't have to end here with me. Do you like alpha males? Or do you like to watch videos making fun of them? What about a woman who's an alpha male protector?
Ban women from the police force.
Yes, Just Pearly Things agrees with Justin that if your husband cheats, you need to stay. It's your duty, wearing your pearls and smiling while being a virgin.
Only 5% of women are virgins on their wedding night.
Hey, I can't explain it, but she can in a video that I made about her. It's all linked below. Thank you so much for coming to this spooky episode with me, and I will see all of you guys next time.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Oh, clean the dishes. Fucking nerd.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I've been on the flex since flex on.